report could bring more potential trouble for President Trump.
If he's telling the truth, I don't know how anyone can see this comment as anything but obstruction of justice.
A source tells CBS News the president asked his ousted FBI director to end the investigation of former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn.
The president has said that he shared sensitive and perhaps classified information with Russian diplomats. CBS 13's Angela Greenwood's in the newsroom now with more on these latest developments. Angela?
Sam and Adrian, it has been a whirlwind week in Washington, and these most recent reports have some questioning the legality of the president's actions and the safety of our country and allies.
A senior law enforcement source tells CBS News that President Trump pressured former FBI Director James Comey to drop his investigation into former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn. Comey allegedly wrote up a memo quoting the president saying, "I hope you can see your way clear to letting this go. He is a good guy." The White House denied that account, saying the president never asked Mr. Comey or anyone else to end any investigation, including any investigation involving General Flynn. One legal analyst calls the request potentially criminal.
If he's telling the truth, I don't know how anyone can see this comment as anything but obstruction of justice.
President Trump also dismissed questions about reports that he shared classified information with Russian officials during their visit at the White House last week.
Well, we had a very successful meeting.
The president's national security advisor said the information discussed had already been reported.
It's wholly appropriate for the president to share whatever information he thinks is necessary to advance the security of the American people.
The president defending his actions on Twitter today, saying he has the right to share facts pertaining to terrorism and airline security, saying he hopes Russia will now step up its fight against ISIS. And while he does have authority to disclose classified information, there's concern that it may have damaged national security.
The only thing I would tell the president is if you feel like you need to share something with the Russians, make sure it goes through the system, because I don't trust the Russians.
A former intelligence official tells CBS News that someone could, quote, die over this type of information. Democrats are now calling on the White House to make the transcript of that meeting available immediately, while the White House says more needs to be done to find out who's leaking information from within.